The top 4 questions about divorce in Portland. If you're considering a divorce, your number 1 concern may be about the cost. If you're watching this video, then it's probably safe to assume that you're in Portland, Oregon, and that you know this video is about divorce and family law in the state. In the next few minutes, I hope to answer your most critical questions and explain why seeking a lawyer at the early stages is so important. The number 1 question we get asked is about the cost of divorce. You realize your divorce will cost some money, although in the Portland jurisdiction there are many ways to limit those costs. Consulting an experienced divorce attorney in Portland is strongly advised. Keep in mind that your spouse will also have divorce expenses and that you'll both be bound by the same state laws. What is often overlooked is that an unfavorable settlement may, over the years, cost you many times more than your legal fees. Divorce, certainly in Portland, can be based on a simple agreement or end up in front of a judge, leading to greater expense. A mediation option is usually available as well, also to reduce costs. If you have children, your second question may be about what will happen to them. This is governed by Oregon family law, but can be quite complicated. Who will get custody? Don't be too quick to assume that the children's mother will get custody. There are many factors that will be considered by the court if your dispute gets to that point. Of course, supporting children costs money, and you may have concerns about child support payments. How much will the support payments be, and when would they begin? There is a body of Oregon state law that covers most, but not all, situations. Child support payments are usually based on parental income and ability to pay. Raising children can become complicated when divorced. The responsibility is shared, but visitation must be formally agreed to or decided upon by the court. The third question about divorce is typically about money in terms of assets and what will happen to the matrimonial home. Oregon family law addresses asset splitting, but it's not always clear-cut. Don't assume that all your assets will be split 50-50. There are circumstances where this may not be the case. You need to know what may apply to your situation before you start divorce proceedings. Money issues are the cause of a large percentage of divorces, so getting assistance with procedure is very, very important. Oregon courts may require a lot of paperwork and proof of your position. Infidelity is also prominent grounds for divorce. Interestingly, it can also take place during divorce proceedings. You need to know what that may mean if it applies in your situation. Generally, in Oregon, during the negotiation or trial process, maintaining an intimate relationship is probably not a good idea. You'll need to rebuild your life. How to start over may be your fourth question. You'll need to understand how a divorce will impact your financial life afterward. For example, your credit rating and banking relationships could be affected. You'll need to understand the processes, your obligatory scheduling of visits with children, and how to share child-raising responsibilities. Normally, all the details are agreed to between you and your spouse, or it can be determined by the court and may become enforceable under Oregon state law. Sometimes agreements are not kept. Dealing with broken agreements quickly is paramount, so hiring a local and competent divorce attorney is probably the most important first step. It may feel uncomfortable becoming legally defensive toward your spouse. You may, on the other hand, be very angry and emotional. In either situation, acting out of anger, fear, depression, desperation, or even just resignation can lead to an outcome that is suboptimal. A good divorce attorney will look out for your best interests in a professional yet neutral way. In the end, make sure you seek out, meet with, and select a lawyer that is competent, experienced, and who is willing and able to be aggressive on your behalf. This is your future on the line. For more information, simply click on the link below this video.